Oop. I did it again. First off, this needs to be open. And, hold on. Oh, I'm a mess. There we go. And the camera group's messed up, so let's fix that. Screen capture. Oh, come on. I don't understand why this keeps resetting. There we go. Now you guys are seeing the correct thing. Ugh. Sorry, I got a phone call just before I went live and completely threw off my setup work for today. All right. So today, I will be fixing some stuff in various zones. For instance, the zone geo has disappeared from this zone, and I apologize, there's a thunderstorm going through here, so this could end up being a very short stream depending on if I have power or not, but you guys will be hearing some thunder in the background. But you can see we have this weird issue where like the file just disappeared, so I need to bring in an FBX file. So let's find, oops, see if there's any of that. I'm not going to bring in. What is this? Oh, I apologize. I'm gonna be sniffling. I got dust or something up my nose today, and like an hour or two ago, and my nose has been a mess ever since. I'm trying to see, is this actually stuff that's seen in the zone, or is this just stuff that's hanging out beneath it? Okay, I think that is stuff that Sean was potentially going to use and did not, so. Oh yeah, don't you love the thunder sound effects? All I have to say is I'm so glad this front has come through, because it was so humid yesterday. Oh my god, it was horrible. I was just like standing in a room in my place, and I was just like, it looked like I was in the shower. It was awful. Exports. Yeah, this heat has been awful. The forecast for the next like 2 weeks looks great though. It's all in like the 70s, which is awesome. I think this will be everything. Alright, so let's try this. Arts. Terrain. Fallen Pass. Hold it. Do I already have any FBX? Oh, you know what? It's because I imported it. I exported it to the file path, so it automatically imported it for me. We'll pretend I did that intentionally. Okay, so that has collision. Oops. And let's see if I just drag this in. That. Hey, what the hell? Now it's bringing in all this other crap. Hold on. This is where my Blender knowledge is not gonna come in handy. I thought I just had that selected. Alright. We'll open up Maya. I'll just open that file in Maya and clean it up there, because I know what I'm doing. I'm going to take less time doing it that way than I am going to be sitting there playing around in Blender. Yeah, I just got some. I have a ambient thunder machine next to me. No, there's a big old thunderstorm rolling through right now. But we definitely needed the front because it had been grossly hot and humid here in the last couple days. Yeah, it seems to have brought everything, even though I didn't want it to. Alright, so let's, first off, probably should triangulate this. Alright, let's export selection. And now I need to navigate to the right folder. And this should be the new one. Yep. Feels spooky at night. I could throw some in there. Oh. Come on. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. It's definitely gonna sound gross for a bit. Alright, let's try exporting this out as an FBX. Select. FBX. Yes, I'll override it. Alright, that's the right scale. Is this where the waterfall was? I can't remember. It's been forever since I've been in this zone. Yeah, I guess that is right. Okay. Let's throw on our materials. I don't need this. Ignore this. Cliff. Oh, that's right. I used the other one. There we go. And then Fantasy Sand or Desert. And I'm assuming this one is probably it too. Am I fixing the missing prefab issue? I'm not sure if it is, if that's what the issue is. I think what happened was, Sean put these zones in using the old blend file method right as we were switching to the FBX method, and I don't think, I know I didn't, and I don't think Ali ever made an FBX version of this. So that's why this and Twilight Sea were missing. Or not Twilight Sea, Twilight Isles. So now we have our placeholder version of the zone back. So one issue fixed. Well, looks like the storm passed. Navigate our folder structure off stream. Twilight Isles. So you can see there's no isles, just lots of sea. All right, so let's. Oops. Open up our Blender file. Close this one. Oh my gosh, come on. Whatever, I'll close it in a minute. Or not. There we go. Okay. So it seems like it's just gonna export everything else. So let's just do this way. So export out as FBX. I'll just do this in Maya, because again, I just know Maya better. And we'll drag that in. Okay. So, let's figure out what we need and what we don't need. I'm assuming these are temp water. Needed. We can take grab a little all this out. Actually, you know what? I can just delete this. I already have all this stuff in here as its own element. Okay, so right now it's just going to have a plain and these. I'll have to actually do a legit pass on this zone at some point. But for now, we'll at least have something back. So if I export selection, let's not send it to that folder. You can drag this back in. And let's throw some materials on here. That's not the one I wanted. Come on. Darn it. There we go. Is this the same? Weird. Okay. Let's use the fantasy sand for now. Assuming this is probably some grasses that we've thrown around, and fabric. That's the thing I'm looking for. Materials, fabric. Okay. And I don't like that. Let's just throw another rock on there. Rock. Yeah, that looks better on that anyways. Okay, so there's actual geo back in this zone. What's the other thing I needed to do? Hold on. Make sure I'm doing this to the right zone. Flats. That was the one I wanted to do this on. There we go. And I should be done with this. Although I am going to have to go back into those other zones and fix some stuff. But this is the next big thing. Okay. So the zone itself needs to be zeroed out. Which is going to be fun. Let me duplicate this. And we'll move it. Position 0, 0. Oops. 0. It's not that far. But apparently they're spawning too far outside of the bounds, which is causing some spawning issues. Oh, that is, I guess, pretty far. Oops. Okay, so I guess I will try to grab all this. Good. I lost my marker. Okay. That should be better. And then that can get deleted because that was just a duplicate. Alright, oh wow, the Nav Mesh actually moved with it. I was expecting that not to be probably good. By the time the storm got to you, it was super lame. Oh, did it like die out? When it first got off the lake, like the rain was not quite horizontal, but it was pretty pretty getting there. There was a heck of a lot of wind coming off of it. But it's already like the clouds are all broken up here. Like I can see the sun setting. But like I can definitely like feel a difference I made sure I like opened up all my windows as that the front was coming through, and it just like blew out all that hot stagnant air. Okay, so I think we're good. Okay, so we need to hop over to Night Harbor. And grab this facade. I can't remember, the lights come with it? Yes, they do. Oops. Nope, I didn't want to duplicate that. What I did want to do is copy it. And then we'll go back into Fallen Pass. Paste it. And then I gotta find where it needs to go. Hey Nicodemus, how's it going? Evening all. EQ store looks really good. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look cool from this side because I didn't really do much from this side. But it'll at least be the same representation. These will get matched up a little bit better once the geo's been replaced and stuff like that. But this should give us a better look. Now let's see. This is going to need to be this is going to need to have its whatchamacallit. Keep grabbing the ocean. I'm going to need to add a Nav Mesh Surface, I believe it was. So this is the old Nav Mesh data, I'm guessing. I'll try baking. Oh, you know what? This is probably not set to static. Physical collider. I'm trying to remember what these were. Physical colliders. Is it nothing? Or default. I think it was default. I think it's default physical colliders. There we go. Alright, that's a weird angle. See, this one's building. It wasn't building just do it this way. Clear. And clear. Weird. Let's back up before I put that on there. Okay. Make this static. And we'll clear this. Apparently it's not going to let me clear that. Built that, but it's still got that collision from the old one. Which honestly, this doesn't even need collision. This should actually be. That. There we go. Except it's still acting like the old Geo is still in the zone, which is really weird. Oh, it does see the old missing prefab. Let's get rid of that. One more time. Yeah, so the nav mesh is in the areas that you want players to walk. Like, there's no reason to have it calculating stuff out here if the players aren't going to get there. It's just a facade to kind of let you see. So, yeah, so these are all, like, areas that the NPCs could now use to navigate, and it set up like jump drop downs and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I like that it does that automatically. The other one we had was not doing that automatically. Why is this all of a sudden like culling my near clip? Okay, so that should be good. Let's save, and let's hop back over to Twilight Isles and do the same. So this needs to be static. Geo's missing the prefab. Get rid of that. Hop over to navigation and try baking it. And this one is not. This one's doing the same thing that Night Harbor was doing, where it's just sitting there. Try it this way. Add our nav mesh component, bake it this way. Oops, hold on. I need to all set that to default, set this to collider. And bake. or create collision checks. Wanted to ask questions for those who are too shy to ask them. Let me know if I'm asking too much, and I'll doubt that. Oh no, you feel free to ask as many questions as you want. So yeah, my thing is I don't do this a lot for Unity. So like getting all the steps down is, and we have like different methods that we've been using. So like trying to keep everything straight in my head is not not always the smoothest. But yeah, so essentially what it's doing is it's looking at the geo, and whatever's been flagged that we do want it to be calculated into the nav mesh, it is taking that into account, and then based on the settings, it will build out that geometry based off of walkable angles and the sizes and stuff like that. Why this one is being weird, though, I'm not 100% sure, but this will at least get us a nav mesh for now. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to answer or ask as many questions as you want. Whether or not I have a good answer for all of them will be a different story. But well, while this is baking, give me 1 second. I'm gonna open my window up wider since there's not rain pouring in it anymore. Get more of a breeze. I have a feeling it's just taking so long because this is a giant mesh. Yep, there we go. So you can see, at certain angles, it won't bake it in. Now, why that first bake that I did in Fallen Pass was like having weird angle, like way undercuts, like it would have basically mobs could Spider-Man up a wall if we really wanted them to. I don't know why it was doing that, but this looks good. Cool. So that should be fixed for now. I think technically though, it's supposed to have our stuff out here. So let's throw in our terrains. Shaded dunes. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's the second one. Oh, helps if I'm on the right. Dragging that one, and then we'll pop back out here. Night Harbor. I haven't actually seen the terrain since I've been cutting all the holes in it. It looks kind of funny once you take a look at it like that. So that this will eventually all get like a facade version of Night Harbor thrown in here. I'm not gonna spend the time to copy paste everything in there right now, but this at least has some shorter stuff going on. Let's grab that. We'll just throw the whole material on there. Save. I am going to copy the mountains in real quick. Night Harbor's version. So with the mountains. Apparently I did not. Is that not? I really need to go through here and clean up the hierarchy in this zone because I've been adding so much to it. Come on. Sorry, this doesn't take a minute. It's up higher. Where is it? Getting close. There we go. So we'll copy the mountains, and I'll copy that for now. Yeah, because the garrison's in a bunch of pieces. All right, copy. We'll save that because I actually fixed the hierarchy for that one piece, and then we will go back to Twilight Isles. Paste those, make them not static. Those are not static. Actually, hold it back up so I had everything selected still. Default no path. Yes. Default no path. Yes. Okay. So next time stuff's baked, if we bake it again, again, this is kind of placeholder geo for now, but at least you'll be able to, in the distance, have it feel like there's something there. Let's see. Is that rain in the background? Not anymore. That's my fan. It's still a little warm, but it's not. I don't have the air conditioning on. But it was raining like really hard. I don't know. I think you hopped in after that. But if you go back and watch the beginning of the VOD, you can definitely hear the thunder rolling through. It was pretty intense. For a minute there, I was wondering when the wind started coming up, just before I started streaming, if the power was going to get knocked out or not. Really enjoy the Eminem update. A lot of work from so many people, taking some personal time off. Keith, did you put that together? Are you talking about the update? I think Sean put it together, and then we all kind of look over it and point out anything that we notice. Feel better now? I thought you were working remotely near a waterfall. No, I wish. There is not a waterfall close to me. There is a river close to me, but not a waterfall. Alright, so let's go back. I'm trying to think if there's any other major issues. You know what? I should probably look at like Dragon's Run, because that's another far out zone. I bet you that one is away from the 0 mark as well. Let me duplicate this. Yeah, we're way. Oh no. We're not that far. Alright. But I'll fix it anyways. So it's gonna be real sluggish, I'm sure. Which one's floating? Okay, I think it's that one. Aragon resubscribed for 6 months in a row. How's it going, Aragon? Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good. Much better now that the weather's cooling off here. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I should have made that more obvious, apparently. I moved it to the wrong spot. Zero this one out again. 0, 0, 0. Alright, that one's obviously the one I want to move it to. Alright, let's fix my viewport. Alright, now I can select everything. Alright, so now we'll just move it to the giant misshapen. Oh my god, this dust. I need to get one of those, like, one of those nasal suction machines and just, like, deep clean my nose, because I'm pretty sure that piece of dust is going to drive me crazy for the next couple days. Alright, so that should be good. This looks like it has a Nav Mesh baked, and it moved with my stuff, so that is good. File and save. Let me see it. If there was any spawn volumes or anything like that in here that I messed up. Did my dragons run? Okay, doesn't look like there's been any setup for this one yet, because it's not in the list. So we should be good. And let's take a quick look at Death Valley, which we still need to update the names of this one. That, make it crazy noticeable. 0, 0, and 0. That should be fine, I would imagine. It's a big zone, but Let's check and see if it's got a nav mesh. That is not set to static. Whoop. Why is it trying to undo stuff? If it's okay to ask, I have not had to use a source code repository for a Unity project yet. Most of the stuff I have done is just me or my wife's classroom. Do you guys use GitHub? What have you had success with? Would you recommend for 3 developers? Yeah, we're using GitHub. On projects that I've been on in the past, most of them have used GitHub. I also played around a little bit with Perforce, but those are really the 2 that I've used. What is going on? I may have to force close. Unity. Let's force close and try it again. Yeah, but it shouldn't have been. It was saying that it was trying to undo something. And I didn't tell it to undo something. I want to see if it's going to do this again if I make that terrain static. All right, let's try this again. Yep. Undo post-process modifications, light map. Well, I'll give it a minute or 2 to try to do its thing. This may be something I just have to do off stream when I'm not using up computing power to do that, and I can just like walk away from it and let it do its thing. Undo process modifications, light map, pro builder. Or I don't think this has been modified since I fixed it. It doesn't look like Sean has modified it any. I might be able to just bring in the other. I might be able to just bring the file, the FBX file back in, make it static off the bat, and then pro builderize it. Because it just looks like I forgot to tell it to be static. This is riveting entertainment watching this just slowly pan green bar. Alright, if it doesn't clean this up in the next like 30 seconds, I will do that. And Keith said Git seems pretty good, except when it comes to Unity scene file mergers. Yeah, there's been some weird issues, I know, with the scenes. Sometimes it'll actually, like, resolve merge conflicts, but most of the time I have to manually, like, fix it. Okay, we're gonna kill this again. And... so you have someone to be like a build master controlling how/when code gets merged. I'm not 100% sure on the code side, because whenever I make changes, I just push the updates, and unless there's some like unless I did a ton of stuff and someone did something else in the file, which rarely happens, but it has happened a couple times. I usually I might have like a slight merge issue. Sometimes it'll clean up the merge itself. Other times I just have to like copy stuff into other files. All right, let's see if I can do this. Go to my terrain folder. I would assume it is where I put this. Objects, terrain. And this is still Death Valley. Even though the zone is no longer Death, it's actually Vale of Zintar. That's why this is actually... the FBX has been renamed properly. Let's drag it in here. Oh, so that was moved. Okay, let's attempt to line this back up. First off, let's make it static before I forget. See, that worked nice and quick. And let's do it this way. I'm going to make it so I can't see that. We'll pro-builderize this. Hopefully that works. Are you going to be difficult? I swear, Pro Builder. Oh, God damn it. Hold on. We're going to have to task kill this. This might be a fix that I'm just going to have to do off stream. Try this one more time. To my terrain folder, Death Valley, Vale of Zintar. Bring this into my world. static. Okay. So we got that. Pro-builderize. Pretty sure I want that off, but let's try with it on. Nope, it would have already. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this offline or off stream because my computer is getting stuck when I try to do any at least heavy processes. All right, so we got that. Go to Night Harbor. And I will get your request done here, Keith, and throw in some torches, even though these are still the old placeholder ones. Is this it? Nope, nope, I can grab not the prefab. Will there be a strip club in Night Harbor? I have not seen one in the lore. But you never know. I did make a joke about Red Light District at one point on one of my streams, one of my earlier streams, probably like back in December. It's kind of crazy. It's almost been a year since I started working on this project. And then mid-October will be when I was officially like added to the team. It was like right before my birthday, if I remember correctly. Okay. Torch. I love Unity. Oh, I'll add one torch and throw it all the way at the bottom of the hierarchy, and then I'll put the other one way up here. Oh my god, you're adding torches. I'll add a couple. I don't want to overload the city yet. But I will add a couple real quick. Lights. Let's grab these two, and we will put them in a create empty parent. That's what I was looking for. And we'll rename that torches. Make it a little bit easier to find them later. And let's grab our point lights. And try to bring up the range a little bit on these, although it's not going to be really easy to see what's going on because of the lighting currently. And I'm not going to enable shadows on these right now because we're already having some weird performance issues. So I will add that later. Oh, you guys are... Sorry, I'm missing all sorts of chats. What's going on? Pushing an update maybe. Feels like I require a Microsoft update every other day lately. Will be strip club. I already joked about that. There is a bathhouse. There's actually 2 bathhouses in Night Harbor. The one has not been built yet. Ham and I were talking about putting it in this tower. Which Sean has already spilled the beans on the lore for this little area, so I'm not spilling anything, but essentially it's a bathhouse that a troll lives in. But it'll be over there. Sweet, remember in EQ they had an ogre and a dark elf woman on the table bar that would dance for, or would dance if you tipped them. Probably a leather strip club, Tanner's Guild. Distant war sounds intensifies. Hey John, how's it going? Hey Stoic. How's it going, you guys? Okay, so we got those. These duplicating in my thing. They are... It's always good when it actually continues to duplicate them in the hierarchy where you want them. And that was not what I wanted. Hold on. One. Hold on, I duplicated that one wrong. Those aren't over there. Alright, we're good. Torch and torch, duplicate, and move. Okay. Unity, sometimes I swear. Oh. That's close enough to 90. There we go. No, not negative 990. Negative 90. There we go. We'll also add some torches to the front of the inn for now. You never run so hyper torches. And I think what I was going to do, instead of putting a bunch of torches everywhere, because I haven't determined exactly what I want to do for the torches here yet, I'm just going to add in some lights that I can eventually get rid of. So we can... Actually, let's go over here and grab this light. And we will... Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. We will grab the hex code. And I will attempt to find this light that I just threw in here. We will make it the same color. Is driving me insane. So we'll just put some of these larger lights kind of around just a bit to give this area a little bit of light. Obviously, I'm doing this super quickly, so I'm not like too worried about how they're going to look. I'm just doing it so that we have some light. In those main areas. And we'll add one inside the inn. probably too much light, but again, just kind of quickly throwing in some light so that there is some light. This should already, yeah, that room has lights. Put it right there. Just a pinch. The problem is, because I'm not using shadows, because I don't want to bog the rendering down right now, it's going to cause weird lighting issues to happen. Ugh. That was not what I wanted to do. Although I did not know I could do that, so that's pretty cool. I don't think there's anywhere else I want to put these. I think that's it for now. Those are the main spots. I'm still trying to figure out what I've been playing around. I started adding in rooms and stuff to some of these buildings. I keep playing around with this. I'm not sure I like the layout here. I was playing around yesterday with bringing one of these buildings and making this kind of a market area. But I think these buildings would need... I think I need to make these more like 2-story buildings at that point. For the most part. So I might do that. I'm not digging how this specific spot is feeling. And then I was playing around over here a bit. So now these actually have like a little bit. These have like 45-degree angles. Instead of like the random ones I had before. And I pulled this part out and then started to make some adjustments over here. This needs to have a tower, not necessarily a tower, but like a risen up spot. And this will end up forming a gate at some point. And then I need to actually start like modeling the interior portions of this. I think if you guys were watching, I think I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted them. The concept Goblin has, I like the idea of it, but it didn't leave a whole lot of space. So I think what I'm doing is merging his concept with the original kind of tiered structure that I had, just so that there's larger like areas for these hanging gardens. So like out here you could have like trees or bushes or whatever, and then similarly have those kind of arches that are draping down with the like drapery and stuff like that. So just playing with that a bit. I just haven't actually gotten into modeling what the interior is going to look like, but I think what I want is there to be like a stairwell moving up here, and I'm also seriously debating changing this up a little bit and bringing this structure over here, and then this kind of little canyon area would essentially be a like a tunnel that, again, still kind of carries you up into this area, and then this would be very similar, except it would kind of taper off into this area, where Sage Side is going to be. Similarly, I think I'm going to make changes to this area, because this area over here has this little part that's kind of jutted out, and this has one part but not over here. So I think what I'm going to do is extend this over, which is going to take away this ramp here, and then I will have to figure out another way to get up to there, whether it's you know, this gets elevated more or something like that. But I think once I start getting into this area, there's going to be some changes, and the benefits I'll get from that is this is really, there's not a lot of like real estate up here for the third tier. Not that you know, that there's going to be, but this just adds just a little bit of extra spot. It also helps with the symmetry of the ziggurat that it's on. So essentially this would just get moved back here, basically. I guess I probably still could figure out a way to get this to move, but or no, I couldn't, because I want to expand this out over. So this is all going to get a little bit of adjustment, I think, when I eventually get over to Sage Side in the tier 3 stuff. Give myself a little bit more room so I can have some of these houses scattered around the sides and have the larger kind of more government type buildings that are supposed to be kind of surrounding the square there. Shouldn't be hard. All gnomes are shady. Cool. So let's hop into game. Let's save and see how that lighting looks. Okay, so let's run over here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yep, nope, we're good. Hit a huge lag spike there, though. Okay, let's see. Time. Oops, turn off caps lock. Time set. 7 p.m. Oops. Time set. 7 p.m. Shoot, I left the volume metrics on. I will have to go and turn those off. So yeah, I mean, not necessarily the greatest lighting, but there is light. It's not super dark anymore. Well, in some areas, I guess it still is. So maybe put some closer to the to where the rooms are. The only problem is we're gonna start getting these weird issues until I do a proper lighting pass, and then we set up volumes to enable and disable the lighting. And then I still need to figure out this area. I think I'm gonna. I really don't like how these turned out. And there's just so much space here. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is shrinking this plaza, because it's really just a lot of wasted. Oop, there's a seam that opened up under there. Right now it's just a lot of not used space, I guess. So I think I want to shrink this a bit. And then use this space to like make the temples a little bit larger. As opposed to having... Because I was debating putting like some sprawling stuff there, but I think I want that, and I may put one over here, but I may just, again, continue the sprawl into this area. And then this is going to get moved to Sage side eventually. So let's pop back out. Not sure when that got bumped, but it's not how I wanted that. Okay, that looks better. What was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, yeah. Lights. First off. It helps if I'm in the right mode. So all of these... Okay, so I should be able to just select all of these and disable the volumetrics. And we will duplicate this and dust. Yeah, duplicate that and move that over there. And then again, this is going to cause some weird lighting issues, I'm sure, but make it look a little bit more homely. Sorry. It kind of snuck up on me too. Oh my god. Like I don't even know what I did, but because I wasn't like deep cleaning anything, but I feel like I don't know, something set off my allergies like probably an hour or two before I started streaming. I just got into like a 3 to 5 minute long sneezing fit, which are always fun. I'm still convinced at some point I am going to die because I am driving and I start sneezing and I just can't stop. Fairly certain that will be how I end. Okay, so we got those. That should be good for now. We'll save that. And we'll take another look. Hey Dordan, how's it going? I am doing pretty well, minus this, like, dust or whatever got stuck up in my nostrils. Right. I think I need to pull that light a little bit forward. It still I don't know. It looks like it needs a in the front of it. The bank has a light now. I suppose I could throw some down this street as well. What? It's the same spot. That's weird. Wow, that is really... Wow, that just completely killed my frames. What is going on? Let's see if I log back in, if it's still going to be like that. Because that is new. Keith, have you run into that issue in that one spot? Cut over to James Webb Telescope. Okay, so right when I hit about here, it's gonna freeze up. And it made a liar out of me. Try it again. Huh. You notice it in Shaded Dunes. Let's see if you can replicate it. Yeah, it did it twice, and now it's not doing it. But now I'm doing it with the rain going, so maybe I'll wait until the rain stops and try again. Oh, nope, there it is. Same spot. Although that also triggered when the rain stopped. Let's try this again. Okay, so it's not the rain. It's literally this spot, though. Alright, looks like... And it seems like every other time it'll recover, and then the other time it just gets completely stuck. I wonder what's going on in this one spot. Alright, you're gonna... Alright, this time I think I have to straight up task kill Unity. It's not blame it on the rain. Let's see if I can do this with the profiling on. See if that gives us any hints. Definitely warm computer. Let's see if I could remember where Unity's profiling stuff is. So let's... Well, there's the spike. Oh, I got a spike. Stop, stop. No, no. Did I lose it? Alright, gotta do it again. I lost the frames. I was too slow at finding the stop button to see what the spike was. Now it's not going to do it. Oh, there we go. Now it has to recover so I can actually see it. Ah! Nope. Come on, you can do it. Recover. Oh, wow. Oh, there's somebody there. guessing that's Keith. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Oh boy. Alright, let's see if I can... Yeah, there's definitely something going on. It looks like... animations. It looks like animations are causing it. Which would make sense, because Ali's been tinkering with the animation system. So something is broken, but I don't understand what is triggering it at that exact spot. Isn't game development fun, everybody? Like, I don't get what's magic about this particular spot, because there's nothing there. Probably gnomes, yep. Definitely, and you know, if anything goes wrong, you blame it on the gnomes. That could be that it's I'm getting into the sphere of I don't know what the sphere of influence is set to. But it could be that it's loading into... It's starting to load in... You know what? Let's test that. If that's the issue, that would mean the other... helps if I'm in the correct scene. That would mean the other... whatchamacallit? Newbie yard, as I move towards it, would trigger the same thing. And I just close that window. Profiler. And let's turn that back on. So we'll head over this way. So yeah, this might eventually end up being a tunnel. And then you pop out of the tunnel. So that didn't seem to be... That didn't seem to have an issue. Let's try moving that direction again. And just not go into that exact same spot. We'll do it on this road and see if it does it. Sorry, I'm looking over here at the profiler in the other window. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, it's coming back to animation again. Except that is much... That happened here. So, like, the distance is definitely not the same. I wonder if it happens over here anywhere. Didn't do it that time. That's about the same distance. Come on, you can do it. Send me a beer if it's right. May not be a square area trigger. Could be a radius. From a single point. It hasn't happened for you at all? Weird. Am I... Do you have any drivers? It doesn't look like I need to update my drivers. Weird. That is weird. I'm wondering what would be causing it to happen on mine but not yours. Huh. I don't know. I'll definitely have to post this in the bug report. Can I save this to a binary file? Animator, update, animator. Let's try to see if I can save this. Actually, no, let's do it here. Sorry, I'm saving stuff on the other screen that you guys can't see. Okay, I think that's saved. Alright, so that was kind of what I was hoping to get done, and we're kind of coming up on the end of my stream time anyways. So, let me already save. I'm going to start wrapping up my stream for the night, guys. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Let me see if there's some stuff going on. Can you mask nuke the mobs and see if you can run through that area before they repop? I don't know if I can mass/kill them. That's because there is a code that says play is Keith that bypasses the code. Definitely snip that spike and that to the debug report. Yeah, definitely. I definitely just saved it, and I'm going to take some pictures of it as well. But it's definitely repeatable. I mean, we definitely saw it, and it's happening here, and oddly here. So if it's a radius thing, you know, it's something like right here, I guess, that's doing it. If it's based off of a distance. All right. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. If anybody is new to the project and does not know what we are working on an indie MMO that is influenced by the kind of classic first generation MMOs. So think like late 90s, early 2000s. So you have EverQuest, Ultima Online, Anarchy Online, Dark Age of Camelot, that era of games. So if you have any, or if you want to learn more, follow that link to our website. If you have any other further questions that the website doesn't ask you, feel free to jump into our Discord. All of the members of the team are in there. Feel free to ask questions, and we'll do our best to answer them. If you'd like to stay up to date with what's going on in the game, but don't want to join the Discord, the mailing list is a good way to do that. Oh, Nicodemus subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate it. What was I saying? Oh, streams. So this is the other team members that stream. You know, throw their channels a follow, so you know when they go live. We all kind of do our own aspects of the game. Mine are primarily level design and environment art, world building, that type of thing. My streams are Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might do this Friday. We'll see, but it would be the last one for a while if I do end up having the time to stream on Friday. So I'll be going back down to 2 days a week. Work is getting ready to start up. So, yeah. We also have a YouTube channel. If you would like to get caught up on past VODs, we all post our VODs there. So, feel free to use that to catch up on past VODs. If you are watching on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe, comment below, click the bell, all that type of stuff. It helps us out with the algorithm to kind of, you know, get the game out to more people that, you know, like EverQuest and old MMOs and things like that. So, we appreciate that. And if you are watching on YouTube and you want to join in my live chats, there should be a link somewhere below to my Twitch page, which is Paytus the Ranger. You know, follow the link to it, throw it a follow. Whenever I go live, you should get a notification. Also, all of our team members that stream, notifications go to the Discord as well. If you are on the Discord and you opt into the notifications, you should get a notification there as well. So thanks, guys. I don't remember if Nicodemus and Aragon are on here. I think they are. But I will be updating this every week. So if you subscribe during an episode and you aren't on the thank you, you will be by the next week. So thank you for everybody. Thanks for your support. And I will catch you guys on Wednesday. Later. I like how I still wave even though I took myself off. Anyways, later, guys.